If you're a leader in the new energy or battery industries, you know that rapid growth is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it's an incredible opportunity, but on the other, it creates this massive, ever-growing stream of production waste. For most companies, that's just a cost center, right? A line item you have to manage. But what if we've been looking at it all wrong? What if it's actually a strategic asset just waiting to be unlocked? Let's dive into how we can make that happen. So let me ask you this directly. That pile of aluminum foil scrap that's sitting on your factory floor right now, is it just a problem you have to pay someone to haul away, or is it a reservoir of incredible value that you just haven't tapped into yet? Today, we're going to talk about how to make that shift in thinking and in your bottom line. And we've got a really clear roadmap for this. First, we'll look at the hidden gold mine in your waste. Then, we'll pinpoint the 3 black holes where value is literally disappearing. After that, we'll introduce the Smart Hub, the tech that turns waste into treasure. Then we'll break down the 3-tier profit model. And finally, talk about a totally new kind of partnership that's all about sharing in the success. Okay, so the whole paradigm shift really starts right here. With the explosion in EVs and batteries, the amount of materials like high-grade aluminum foil being used has just gone through the roof. And what does that create? An unprecedented, continuous, and predictable stream of really high-quality scrap material coming directly off your production lines every single day. And this is the perspective we need to adopt. It's not a sea of waste, it's an urban mine. Think about that. It's a rich, concentrated source of valuable raw material that's located right inside your own facilities. The problem isn't the material, it's the outdated way we've all been handling it. So, if this urban mine is so valuable, where is all that value going right now? Well, it's currently disappearing into what we call 3 black holes that are actively draining profits and adding a ton of risk to your operations. First up, the hidden cost black hole. This one's pretty obvious. That loose scrap takes up a ton of valuable production space, and it's incredibly expensive and inefficient to transport. Second, you've got the value barrier. When you sell that scrap unprocessed, it's treated like a low-grade commodity. You have zero pricing power. And finally, the one that's becoming a giant, the ESG risk black hole. Regulators, investors, your customers, they are all demanding transparent, green supply chains. And the old ways of doing things just can't provide that data. So the answer isn't just about getting a better machine. It's about a fundamentally new approach. We have to move from just getting rid of waste to intelligently refining it as a resource. And that solution is the Smart Hub, a system designed to plug these value leaks right at the source. Now, what you're looking at here is so much more than a compactor or a baler. This is a fully automated IoT integrated system. Think of it as the central nervous system for your entire waste stream. It's not just squishing material, it's capturing data, creating value, and running in a continuous automated loop right there on your production floor. And this really shows the massive shift. The old way is totally reactive, right? It relies on manual labor, a lot of guesswork, and processes you can't really see into. The new approach is predictive and precise. It's driven by real-time data. It uses analytics to predict maintenance before things break down, and it gives you total transparency through a digital dashboard. It's literally the leap from analog to digital for your resource management. Okay, so what does this all mean for your bottom line, for your strategic goals? The returns here aren't just one-dimensional. We've actually broken them down into a comprehensive 3-tier profit model that captures every single layer of value this system creates. Let's walk through these. Tier 1 is the explicit profit, the stuff you see on the balance sheet almost immediately. Your logistics and storage costs plummet, and you start selling a premium-grade material for a much higher price. Tier 2 is the hidden profit that comes from making your operations way more efficient. Automation means lower labor costs, and the data you get can even help optimize production scheduling. And finally, Tier 3 is all about mitigating risk and future-proofing your business. You create a stable new revenue stream that helps protect you from price swings, and you build a verifiable green brand that's going to win you those top-tier customers. Let's put some hard numbers on this. The system reduces the actual volume of that loose aluminum foil scrap by a staggering 80 to 90%. Just stop and think for a second about what that does to your transport bills and your on-site logistics. It's a game changer. And what's the direct result of that massive volume reduction? You get back over 85% of the floor space that waste was hogging. That is prime real estate that you can now free up for activities that actually make you money. And this is the end product. You go from that messy, inconsistent, low-value scrap to these dense, uniform, high-quality blocks. Now, these aren't just easier to handle. They are a standardized commodity that high-end refiners absolutely love and will pay a premium for. You're basically creating a whole new high-value product line right from your factory floor. Now, we know that this is a big strategic shift, not just another equipment purchase. So we've completely redesigned the business model too. We believe in this value creation so strongly that we want to get away from a simple transactional sale and move into a genuine long-term partnership with you. We call it the performance guarantee and value sharing model. The idea is simple. Instead of just selling you a machine, we partner with you. We co-invest in your success. We can create a model where our compensation is tied to the actual quantifiable value we create together, whether that's from cutting your costs or boosting your recycling revenue. Put simply, we only succeed when you succeed. So how do we get started? It's a really straightforward, data-driven process. First, our engineers do a deep dive, assessing your specific materials, your capacity, your site conditions, the whole shebang. Then we take your data and we build a simulation to forecast the exact financial and operational benefits you can expect. And from there, we give you a fully customized proposal with a detailed ROI analysis so you can make a decision with absolute confidence. So the final question really isn't if there's a gold mine in your waste stream. We know there is. The real question is how quickly you can start tapping into it. If you're ready to turn a nagging cost center into a powerful, strategic profit engine, the first step is just a simple conversation. Let's get your customized value assessment started today.